Without hesitation, my top pick for deck construction is Cavalry Charge. This is the best of 5 by a lot, and the only of the 5 that reminds me of the same level of quality as previous Commander decks from the 5 per year
What's a
series.
Commander deck?
Not only is the 99 of this deck really well constructed, but we finally get an Eminence ability on the Commander, Zidar Jabari of Zhalfir. If all of these are the same price at your local game store and you are not inclined towards one or the other, this is my top pick for you to buy. Tied for second are both Divine Convocation and Growing Threat. While I do not think the quality of deck construction or power is anywhere near that of Cavalry Charge, nor of the Commander decks that usually appear in the 5 per year series, these are still very solid decks, even if financial value is not there. But when we exclude that financial value, we see that Growing Threat, the Phyrexian Tribal deck, does a great job abusing enter the battlefield effects and death triggers, and overall does give you an option to outvalue opponents. This deck also contains the new Commander staple for white, Excise the Imperfect, which I think is being highly overlooked. Soon to be a very high value card, because it's a great design, as is Bitterthorn Nissa's Animus, also found in this deck. Divine Convocation makes great use of the Convoke mechanic, which is present even on its commander, Kasla the Broken Halo. And again, while overall financial value just isn't quite there, that doesn't mean that included cards such as Skull Clamp and Impact Tremors don't make this a great deck to play, just in terms of its own power level and built-in synergies. It goes fast, it goes wide, and it's tied for my number 2 pick. Now, I am not going to say that Call for Backup and Tinker Time are the third choices, because they are not a choice.
This is the most disappointing decks.
And I expect you'll see them on the shelf at a high discount very fast, if not already. Call for Backup is, quite frankly, uninspired. It is essentially the Coven Counters precon from Midnight Hunt. It's doing the same strategy as every other +1/+1 counter deck, only this time with a splash of red. One of its most redeeming qualities is that it has the reprint of Kalonian Hydra.
It's got the reprint of Kalonian Hydra.
And the mana base is the worst of the 5.
And mana base is the worst of the 5.
Temple of the False God, but 17, count them 17 tap lands. This deck was a
And 17 tap lands?
I do not recommend it. Nor do I recommend Tinker Time, even though I absolutely love the design of its commander. Gimbal, Gremlin Prodigy deserved better. And while I wouldn't pick this deck up off the shelves just to get them, they are one of the first singles I'd say to pick up for fun build-around-me commanders that really could have used a lot of better reprints and original designs to create a fun, thematic, and original deck. There's really no excuse that such a fun concept for a deck should have been hit this hard with the budget stick. I can't wait to see player designs for Gimbal, because the design here is just lackluster. You know, with 24 Commander decks last year and even more this year, I really worry that we're running out of actual steam to put in this product. Not just in terms of valuable reprints, but it is depressing that the cards that are needed most for Commander to be reprinted do not end up in these decks. Steam, too, can run out in terms of design ideas.
Gotta have Steam.
The fact that
Good thing I already have it downloaded.
Coven Counters essentially rebuilt here is inevitable when you are making so many Commander decks every year. I don't know. I remember this as a prestige product, and while it is still something I could recommend to new players to pick up as their first deck,